We drove 7 hours in pouring rain chasing one of our last ski trips of the season. The conditions weren't ideal, but time on the mountain, the memories, and the chance to disconnect, totally worth it. Here's how it all went down at Sugarloaf as I wrap up the 24-25 ski season. This is my second year of traveling to Sugarloaf. Last year was amazing. The conditions were spectacular. I was able to push myself on some harder terrain, and I was really hoping for a similar scenario, especially since we had some family that were coming in that are exceptional skiers. I'm like, I've been working so hard this year. I'm ready to razzle dazzle. The conditions were anything but spectacular. But when you go on a skiing vacation, you can't control the weather, you can't control the conditions, and you have to roll with the punches. And I look at it as a great experience and improving myself and how to handle different types of terrain. Sugarloaf, the mountain itself, is amazing. Sugarloaf is Maine's highest skiable peak. It has 176 trails and glades. The glades, there's a whole section of glades that I haven't been able to experience it, is phenomenal. There's 15 lifts and 6 different mountain sections. Really love the vibe of Sugarloaf. You're in the middle of nowhere. The people that ski there are amazing. But sometimes you have to take what the weather and the conditions throws at you. It's still a skiing vacation that I feel so lucky to be able to unplug from the world and enjoy time with people that I love and get out in nature and meet other people who are doing the same thing. So it's a win-win, but we knew that first day after driving through the rain that we were going to be on the groomers. It was going to be a hard surface, and you got to take what is there. So let's go.
Look what the leprechauns left us. I just found these outside the deck. A little bee. Thank you, St. Patrick's Day leprechaun.
First day on the slopes, and the bar was set low, especially since the snow report for the night before specifically said, and quote, "We anticipate that tomorrow's conditions will still be challenging, even on beginner terrain, so please remain cautious." It is what it is, was our attitude, and we stayed on the few groomers they had open that were mostly blues and one black. I struggled, but I kept telling myself that each day out in challenging conditions will make me a better skier. Plus, there was hardly anyone out except for the participants of the FIS NorAm Cup Series. That was a blessing and a curse, since they made the conditions look like no challenge at all and are total rock stars and inspiring, but made me feel like the worst skier on the mountain. And my carved stats showed that I was at the bottom of the leaderboard. But honestly, I only had my carve on for tracking of my vertical and my days, since this trip was purely for enjoyment and not worrying about my damn carve score.
Good morning, Sugarloaf.
Day 2, and we woke up to a little bit of frost on the trees near the summit. Even though the snow report warned us the terrain would still be challenging, Coach and I were ready to tackle whatever the mountain threw at us. Bonus, Coach tuned our skis yesterday while I napped, so with extra sharp edges, I had a little more confidence heading into the day. We did hit more challenging terrain, but had to stay mindful. A light dusting over bare spots can be deceiving and definitely not fun. You gotta love spring skiing in the Northeast, which brings me to a question for you. Do you think Northeast skiers are better than Western skiers because we have to handle so many different snow conditions? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love to hear what you think.
Good morning, Sugarloaf. I am not skiing today. Today is day 3. It is Thursday, but I have work to do. Here comes the rain again. Are you picking up on the 80s song vibe I got going on? Yeah, my Gen Xer is showing. The family's here now, which means less footage because I'm still new to this YouTube thing and didn't want to be that person with a camera on everyone's face. But if you're digging this and want more, hit the like and subscribe. It's a small click, but a big vote of confidence to turn this little hobby into something real. As for the skiing, fog, heavy snow, and trying to keep up with former racers, so yeah, it was a day. Last day and the final run of the trip, and one of my proudest moments. U.S. Skidder, a double black diamond with moguls that look like they've been carved by Olympians, and the other half, a patchwork of grass, ice, and way too many Saturday skiers. I was the last to drop in, with Coach and the whole family crew watching. No pressure, right? It wasn't pretty, but I made it down, navigating chaos with shaky legs and a determined heart, and a little extra flair for the finale. Not bad for the old gal. And that's a wrap from Sugarloaf. If you enjoyed this trip report, don't forget to hit the like button and drop a comment, especially if you've got thoughts on the whole East versus West skier debate. And be sure to tune in next week for my Colorado adventure. First stop, Aspen Snowmass. Totally different vibe, and trust me, I've got some wild tales to tell. See you next week.
That's how I give it up.